Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. This is our 20th tutorial of Power BI. In the previous class, we have covered the basic understanding of DAX functions. And in today's class, we will cover up the difference between calculated columns and measures, which is really much important question for an interview point of view. So let's start the video guys without wasting our time. So firstly, we will talk about measures. Measures basically contains an aggregate function such as sum, average, maximum, minimum, and they are work in filter context and they take less space in our computer memory. And now we will talk about calculated column. Calculated column contains iterator functions such as sumx, averagex, etc. And they are work in a row context and they take more space in computer memory. And now understand this scenario with a practical. So in previous video, we have calculated the total cost by simply multiplying quantity into price per unit. So whenever we have to perform calculation on the basis of two columns, in that case, calculated column is really effective. So now I want to sum all the total cost like 400 plus 1200 plus 2400 plus 4000 and all. So let me rename this first. So I'll rename this as a cost. So I will add one more column here guys and I will use sum function here. So let me add this new column and now I'll write the function of sum, which is total cost is our column name. Now I'll write sum dax function and write the column name, which is cost, and close the bracket. So now we guys can see it's displaying the total value of cost column in each and every cell. That means it works as an row context. So in that case, measure will be really effective because we want to perform calculation on the basis of single column. So from here, I would add one measure guys and simply write my DAX function. So go there and add new measure. So I'll write the header name, which is total cost, equal to, and I'll write the DAX function, which is sum, and select the column name, which is cost. Bracket close and enter. Now it's popping up the error because the same name has already exist, which we have calculated with the help of calculate column. So I'll rename this first. So I'll do here it's total cost 2. So here guys, new measure has added. So let's go to the visual page guys. So here I have taken one visual which is table. So I'll add the customer name here first. And now I will add the total cost which we have calculated with the help of calculated column. And now I will take the measure here, which is total cost 2. And let me make it to the focus mode. And now we guys can see in table visual, measures value are correct. That means Anjit Roy total cost is 11800. And for the Ashish Kumar, total cost is 400. And for Avinash Banerjee, total cost is 6500. That means measures are working on filter context. It is filtering on the basis of name. And if you guys can see, then calculated column are not displaying the correct values according to the customer name. That means it is a row context. So this is the one difference guys. Calculated column work as a row context and measures work as a filter context. And for single column, measures are really useful, but if you want to performing calculation on the basis of two columns, then calculated column is really useful. And in previous video, I have told one more major difference, which was new measure is not added in the data model, but calculated column is added in the data model. And the last one more major difference of guys that calculated column always take much space as compared to the measures, and measures are taking less space in our data model. I hope you guys have cleared with the concept of calculated column and new measure. So stay tuned with us for more learning. And please subscribe this channel and press the bell icon else you will miss an update. And please share this channel with those who really want to learn Power BI from scratch. Thank you so much guys for your support.